And just before we start, Shaykh Bin Baaz, Rahmah, why are we using his explanation? Because Shaykh Abdulilah Bin Baaz, Rahimahullah, was one of the great scholars alive this century. Shaykh Abdulilah Bin Baaz, Rahimahullah, himself, who used to be a generous man, a kind man, upon the correct aqidah and manhaj. He used to call to that which is haqq, call to the truth. He used to call to tawheed, call to sunnah. Shaykh Bin Baaz, Rahimahullah, we saw him in Mecca. People were breaking fast with him in Masjid al-Qatari in Aziziyah. This was maybe 16, 17 years ago. And he was feeding all people who would come and break fast with him. How humble he was that he would break his fast with the people in the masjid. Pray in the masjid, in the hall opposite the masjid, and then they will pray in the masjid. And then they will go back to the hall and there will be questions and answers. Shaykh Bin Baaz, Rahimullah, he performed about 70 Hajj. 70 times. As is mentioned by Sulaiman Abul Khayl in Riyadh, who has a book or the biography of Shaykh Abdulilah Bin Baaz, Rahimullah. 70 times. If we do Hajj 3, 4, 5 times, it's a ni'mah. 70 times, you can't even count that. These are the great Imams. It wasn't just, it was upon the correct sunnah. It wasn't just how many times they did these great actions, but upon the sunnah. And these were in the last part of his life, in the last year of his life, doing Hajj, doing Umrah. I remember seeing him in the Sa'i, the Mas'a, on the wheelchair, doing Umrah. Rahimahullah, rahmatan wasi'ah. The night that he passed away, he woke up at 12 o'clock at night. And he prayed for 2 hours. Or he did dhikr for 2 hours. He got up for the night prayer. 12 o'clock, he went to sleep at 2. And he didn't get up for the Fajr prayer because he passed away, rahimahullah. He passed away at that time, which is one of the best times, which is Tahajjud. After fulfilling the Salat al-Tahajjud. Shaykh Abdulilah Bin Baaz, rahimahullah, he used to call the people to Tawheed, was upon the correct Aqidah and the correct methodology. He called to the people to worship. If you were to see him, you would see, subhanallah, verses would come out of his mouth just beautifully, one after the other, giving you proof for each area that you are asking about. Thursday mornings, he used to sit with the people in Riyadh to answer their questions on talaq, on divorce and marriage problems and so on and so forth. It was mainly like that in Riyadh. 60 years he worked propagating Islam. 60 years as calling, doing da'wah. 60 years. He never asked for one holiday. He never asked for one holiday. If we don't get one holiday, we get upset. 60 years in da'wah. His holiday was doing da'wah in Taif in the summer. That was his holiday. The holiday which he's supposed to take, he would go to Taif. He would leave Riyadh, go to Taif. In Ramadan, again, just like Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen, Ramadan in the Haram, teaching the people right until they passed away, rahimahullah.